Angry guy here, and black women are having their confidence damaged as men won't date them and passport bros leave. Black women are having their confidence damaged as men won't date them and passport bros leave. Let's go ahead and just jump into this video.
See, I'm about to go out and, it's Saturday night. I'm feeling sexy. I'm feeling like I look good. My hair is freshly washed and pressed. But you ain't gonna believe this. Wait. You're not really finna believe this. Ain't nobody finna talk to me. I mean, like, not one man is gonna step to me and say, "What's good, ma?" Like, not one man is gonna have the gall to come push up on me and offer to buy me a drink. And you see, I don't understand why I be getting so fine, because who am I doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing it because I got a husband at home and I want him to think I look sexy, okay? So if you see me out and, you feel like you're a good candidate for me, and I would feel like you're a good candidate for me also, holler at me. Otherwise, I'm going to go home by myself again tonight. But I'm going to wake up single tomorrow again. Damn.
And men say, yo, we want this. You can't just keep saying, nah, it don't matter what y'all want. I'm still a good woman. Good to who? You have to be good to the consumer. They gotta buy what you selling.
Amen.
If ain't nobody buying what you selling, then what? Think about it. When you go to a job interview, right? You don't come in there saying, I do marketing great. They're like, but ma'am, this is an accounting position. I honestly feel like women, we are the worst when it comes to this.
We are.
Because dudes are telling us every day, physique is a big thing to them. But we like, oh, but I'm smart and I got a business. No one gives a
Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Rough statistics out there for the hopeless romantics. A new study compares college-educated black women to white female counterparts. That research shows black women are 53% less likely to marry another educated black man with a degree.
You have gone on to college and developed your career, your business. You're like, I want to be in a relationship. We're still not taught about men. We still don't understand. I believe that 99.9% of women, single women, do not understand men.
Because usually people meet in college. That's almost the narrative we were fed. Go to college, find you a good man. And that narrative now, it really is being questioned. So there's a lot for us to unpack when it comes to dating, marriage for black women who are educated.
I think your education will be a good selling point for the man that you end up with, like to marry and stuff like that.
Why wouldn't it be? You've got a highly educated woman as a wife.
Statistically.
Hold on. The fact of the matter is, do you think men really care about where you went to school, what you went to school for?
I think so. Yes, they do. I think.
Really? How many men have said that to you?
Not really. Really? You don't think you want to...
How many men have said that to you? Okay.
You know, when women, the higher IQ a woman has, the less likely she is to get married. That's by statistics.
Damn. Well, sorry, I'm not dumb.
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to
You see, what's unfortunate with modern day women is that they're basically telling men what they should like and what they should desire versus what men actually like and what men actually desire. That's absolutely insane. It's like walking into a business that's hiring and telling an accounting firm, listen, I do marketing, and they're like, well, we need accountants, and they're like, yeah, but I do marketing and you need to hire me. What? No. You want me to give you my money to do nothing? You don't have what I want. You don't have what we need. And we're telling you what we need. And they're like, yeah, and I'm telling you what I have to offer, and it is absolutely beneficial, and you need it, and you should. And if you don't give it to me, then clearly there's some form of discrimination happening here. Miss, we need an accountant. We don't need someone who does marketing. I understand that, but and I'm telling you that me being a person with marketing can really help your business. Could you please just leave? Okay, discrimination. I got you. This is what's going on. This is what these modern day women are doing. And it's like they don't care. You know, men say we want a woman who is feminine. We want a woman who is fit. We want a woman who cooks, who cleans. We don't care about how much money she makes because she's not going to spend that money on us. All right? That's her money. Okay? And the more she makes, the more difficult she's going to make our lives because she's going to see herself as the primary breadwinner. So if she makes more money than us, she's going to see herself as the primary breadwinner. And even if she doesn't make more money than us, if she's out there making her own money, and a good amount of it, she's still going to say, well, I'm in here making half this money. So, you know, and it doesn't even matter if the man is paying. Listen, check this out. The man is working. He pays the mortgage or the rent. He pays all the bills in the house. The woman's out there earning her own money. And then she turns around and says that it's 50-50. And you say to her, but wait a minute, how is this 50-50? I'm covering all the bills in the house. Everything in the house is my responsibility. I pay for everything. I pay for everything, including the food. I pay for the electricity. I pay for the rent. All right? I'm covering all the bills. I pay for everything. So how exactly is it 50-50? With the money that you make, you can do whatever you want with it. But you're saying that because you're out there making your own money somehow, and I'm not giving you that money. So you're out there making $50,000-$60,000 for yourself, even though I'm the one covering all the bills with my money. You're saying because I'm not giving you that money, you separately, then we're equals. So you're going out there spending your money on whatever you want to spend your money on, but we're equals. This is delusional thinking. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications to never miss another video again, and like the video so YouTube knows that you like the content, you want to see more of this content, and it will show you more. It will show you more of my content. I mean, this is absolutely insane.
Trigger YouTube's algorithm. I'm a new channel and I'm trying to grow. So hit that.
Come a long way. A lot of us make more money than men, and that blows y'all egos real bad.
We don't care about your pockets because we all know that if I'm making money, my money is your money and your money is your money. So it's like, it doesn't really matter to us because men have a burden of performance to perform, meaning that we have to provide for a woman and we have to provide security to that woman. If not, we know it's a time clock ticking where she's going to lose attraction for us and she's going to kick us to the curb. There's two types of men. There's two types of men that has the drive, ambition, and that's a leader, and that's a go-getter, and that's going to make something of himself, and that can provide you a future. And there's the other that's lazy. So what I'm saying is that you're just choosing the lazy and you're seeing that laziness in him, but you're converting that to him being insecure and you emasculating him from all of your drive. He's not emasculated. He's just a lazy broke nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Most men are not looking for a woman to provide for him, which is why the job doesn't mean much for him. Because most guys think about it like, I want to work as if the bills depend upon me, if the family depends upon me. He's not thinking, oh, we're teammates, we put the money together and all that stuff. No, he thinks about, I'm ambitious, I'm driven, I want the buck to stop at me. So therefore, he's not fascinating about the girl and her job and her career. It doesn't do as much for the guy, if any at all. And as some of you guys are saying, you know, what about the guys, you know, who are like Miss Independent and guys who like the girls who have their own? While I think those songs and those ideas are far from the truth because just look at the numbers alone, I think what happens is for some guys who are very successful and are very hesitant with their money, the only reason they want other women who might have a good job and a lot of money is because he doesn't want her to take his own.
Women are dating materials and women are not dating substance. And when the woman starts looking for substance over materials, then she'll find a man that's actually going to be worth it. But when she's leading with her eyes by what he has, what he can provide, and what he's actually doing from a gesture standpoint, she's never going to know who he really is at his core. So then that's why they get bamboozled. Some men can put up that act for a long time.
Being with somebody that make you happy, that treat you special, And you can do the same. All I'm starting, not all, that's too general. I'm hearing a lot of how much money is involved. I'm hearing a lot of what's your stuff, what you bringing to the table. You hearing people say that a woman don't have to bring nothing to the table.
These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you.
What? And it don't have to be about the money. But wouldn't it be nice if she brought a good attitude? Wouldn't it be nice if she brought a nurturing disposition about herself? Wouldn't it be nice if she could make a goddamn cake from scratch?
Guys, men have evolved and women have regressed. Men have to bring more than they've ever brought ever than before. Men have to bring utility. Men have to be able to do everything. They still have to do man stuff. They have to provide. They have to protect. They have to know how to fix things. They have to do all of these things, and they have to give women more than they've ever given them before, a higher standard of living than they've ever given to a woman before. Because women don't want, women, back in the old days, a woman was happy with a washer and a dryer. Oh my gosh, I can wash my clothes and dry my clothes, and I don't have to hang them outside. Oh my gosh, I have a dishwasher. I don't have to wash the dishes. I have an oven. I have a stove. I can cook my food on the stove, gas stove. Think about it. Women were in love with luxuries like that. Oh my goodness, I have a microwave. We have a nice home. We have a television. We have a big television. We have all these luxuries. We have a car. We can go out. We can go on the weekends. Guys, women were happy back in the old days with these luxuries. I have a house, a roof over my head. I have food. I have clothing on my back. I have money in my pocket. That's how it was back in the old days. Now, those things mean nothing to a woman. They mean nothing to a woman. What can you do for me? What can you buy for me? What lifestyle can you give to me? What lifestyle can you give to me? Can I go to the spa every day if I want to? Can I pick up $1,000 purse every day if I want to? Because I don't cook and I don't clean. And don't expect anything off me. So men, the standards and the expectations of men have increased. And yet what women offer has substantially gone down. Women now offer nothing, but they expect everything and then some. And not only have the expectations of women increased in terms of how much money you bring, but also what you look like, because now you need to be 6 feet tall. The average guy is around 5'9" in the United States. Only 14% of men are 6 feet or taller in the US. 14%. And women are competing for those guys. If you are 5'7", 5'8", they call you a short king. What? That's not even short. You know what's short? 5'5". That's when you start to get around short. All right, 5 feet tall, 5'7", 5'8". You're a short king. That's crazy, y'all. That is absolutely crazy. And they'll disrespect these men to their faces and feel no way about that. Like, how do you do something like that? Women could never do that in the past. But today, because they live in a society with relative safety and they're insulated from everything and anything that they do, they can say anything and get away with anything, and they will never be corrected. And that illustrates one of the bigger problems with society that we face, that women fear responsibility, they don't take accountability, and no one wants to challenge them. If I'm expected to do all this extra, what extra are you bringing to the table? I gave you an example about how a woman, she married a guy and she went to culinary school just to learn how to cook better for this man. All right? just to learn how to be a better cook for him. That's going extra. That's taking things a bit extra. All right? What can you do to make his life better, to make his life easier, to provide more comfort in the home? Because he's giving you that foundation where he's covering everything. He's covering all the bills. He's covering everything for you. And he's allowing you to live a comfortable life. And most men won't tell a woman that they can't work. They'll allow them to work. They'll allow them to do whatever they want to do. And they'll hold everything down. But then the woman will come back and say, I have my own money. So we're 50-50. How is it 50-50? All of my money is our money, and your money is your money. So your money is, you use it however you decide to use it. Well, my money is paying all the bills. And then you say that we're equals. So you should not have to, you should basically have a say in this and a say in that. And there's you're co-captain. Like what? What? So you're gonna try to emasculate the dude? And a guy making $70,000 a year is a broke boy? $70,000 a year is a broke boy? It's no wonder guys are going over to the Philippines and they're setting up, they're building houses over there. They're building homes over there. And they're living well. They're living very, very well. Very, very comfortably. And they have beautiful women. Some guys are not getting married at all either, and they're just basically enjoying life. And they're not living like minimalists, all right? They work remotely and they live well. Are you guys? Black women having their confidence damaged as men won't date them and password bros leave. What do you guys think about this? I want to know your opinions, your feelings, and how you feel about what's happening right now. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll put the full video in the comments, in the description, if you want to check it out. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video, and just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.